Hello, everyone, and welcome to another exciting episode of Monster Interrupted, the Pathfinder 2nd Edition Abomination Vault mini adventure path. I want to call it mini because there's really only 3 books. These guys are going to like squeak to 10th, maybe 11th level, and that will be it. We are going to try to move our regularly scheduled Tuesday night stream that goes live just around 8 o'clock to Thursday nights, as you can see, because of some conflicting schedules. So I will post that in all of our social media, and hopefully you'll join us at just before 8 p.m. EST every Thursday night. And we're going to try and give you guys a nice, tight little, 90-ish minute show. Just enough to get you invested in a podcast episode. Might go longer, some, but never shorter. Unless, of course, like there's a rainstorm here and like our power goes out. Other than that, we were in combat. The scene comes down upon the forward, left, or shall we say, southern, western guard tower. An attic in the uppermost part of the tower, where Cognule Adamantine Bender, because that's so easy to say. I want your next character. Your next character's name is going to be like Bob, please. Lies unconscious, succumbing to the wounds of giant flies the size of ponies, but they technically only take up 1 square. It's not a 2-square thing. They only take up 1 square, so they're still considered medium creatures, even though they're giant flies. And one dragged him off into the corner. Now, the attic space is barely 10.5, like 10 feet wide on an angle, coming maybe 15 feet to a peak. And in that peak are arrow slits, but they are on the ground floor. Going down a ladder chute, trapdoor in that southern eastern corner, we have, I believe, our witch just hit the floor. Our cat, who, of course, the familiar is the star of the show. Lucy's kind of face-palming or paw-palming at the moment. And just upon the scene, barely there for a round or so, we have both elves and our mighty orc. And at the top of round 3, we have Cognule Adamantine Bender. Now, Fantasy Grounds, when I move this flag, will automatically roll for him, but I don't think that's any fun. I think fate should be in your own hands. So, Corey, can I have a flat stability check? Roll me a raw D20. Just pick up the visual 20 and
a raw D20.
Throw her in there, and we shall see what's going to happen to you.
Doo-doo.
As we bring the battle back on.
Did it show? Oh,
yes, it says 14.
I guess 14. So really, it says 24.
It's a flat check. There's no bonuses.
Because I have a special D20.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, D20 plus 10.
No, sorry, no modifiers. Flat check D20 is as she rolls. So the DC you're looking for, the flat is 15 plus the dying modifier of 1, 16. Ooh, so close, but no. Moving.
So close, but no cigar.
Moving on.
Next time.
Yes. Moving on to Bella Luna in the center of the room with, I believe you had a bow out.
Yes.
So what do you want to do?
Well, I still don't know exactly what's going on in the attic.
Well, do you remember there was a hole, not a very large hole, and there was part of a fly kind of like stuck, and it's trying to wiggle its way free, and you guys are taking pot shots at it? That attic floor does not look entirely stable.
Yes.
And your target, I believe, was moving out of said hole. You may have to go up a ladder to get more shots, but as one of our premium fighters has demonstrated, going up there might be a death sentence. Who knows? What do you want to do?
Well, if my target hasn't currently moved out of the hole, I'm going to continue to shoot at it. If it has, then
I will give you the benefit of the doubt. However, this thing does have some serious cover. So if you click on the cog wheel and grant me greater cover, click on the plus minus and grant me greater cover. The greater cover?
Okay.
Standard cover. Actually, no, standard cover. Because I believe it wiggled and like burst, you saw more of it. Give you an idea of if you guys were outside shooting in through the arrow slits, like on the bad side of the arrow slit, that's greater cover. And I'm pretty sure that this butt of a fly has come down a little bit of a haunch and a couple legs. It's a little bit more. So hit me the standard cover button and let fly. with your arrows. Get it? See what I did there? Yeah. The flies are on deck, and then we're going to move to Astra.
20.
Awesome. I believe that hits.
So 7 damage.
Yes. Ow. Done and done. Any more?
I'll do one more shot.
I believe the sickened condition that you were carrying has gone away.
Oh, no. 2.
Does anybody else have any conditions on their characters before I forget? No?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
What was that again, sorry?
I'm just double checking to make sure that like the sickened condition that she had from the maggot barfing on her is now gone, and I didn't take it off. So I'm just double checking to make sure no one has any lasting effects that should have been gone by now. You have an action left. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay.
I did my other shot and I got a 2, so nothing else.
Okay. So now the enormous fly. So this thing continues to chew on you, Corey, which unfortunately will drop you immediately to dying condition 2. So I'm not sure if I can just add more dying to or whatnot, but we'll just say you're dying too. As it continues to feed on you. It's pulled you over to a corner. And that is that one. The next one actually chases our goblin. You see an enormous fly head, and this thing peeks through, goes under, and crawls along the roof, but just enough that it gets sort of to the edge above the goblin. It doesn't come to the center of the room where the boards seem to be weaker. So that's movement, and it squeezes through the hole. And I think that's pretty much it. It just gets into position because the sucker needs to, squeeze through the hole. And that's me spending my actions on squeezing, just to be fair, just in case. Which brings us to Astra. Craig, you're on deck. Astra, what do you want to do?
Right. So from where I am, where is the weak point?
Right above your elven companion. The champion is sort of...
Well, I don't want to drop the ceiling on her.
And the fly that was sticking out of it has moved.
Right, so I will shoot it.
Okay.
Because I do have my bow out.
Yes, and it's a clean shot because you're just shooting straight up in the air at the ceiling.
There, finally, 16.
16 is a miss. So close.
Okay.
It's suddenly, choom. It triggers an ability. It's almost like it's watching you with its multi-eyes. Targeted by a melee ranged attack that it can see, it suddenly gains a +2 AC bonus as it sort of jumps out of the way. It's called Avoid the Swat. So you had the sucker lined up, and all of a sudden, yoink. However, that's my one reaction for the round. Can't do it again.
Can I shoot one more time?
Sure. You can shoot it up to 3. It's just the penalties start getting,
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But
a second shot usually isn't so bad at our level.
Of course.
What?
I love this system. I really, really love this system.
What'd you roll? I didn't say anything.
No, I know you didn't, because it's not registering.
Oh.
There's another awesome roll.
Take a picture, screenshot it with your phone.
I hate this system.
It
just never works for me.
Okay. You should get Jeff in the room with you one day to show him happen, because I don't think any of us else have that happen to us. It's weird. It's only yours. Maybe there's a setting wrong or something.
I don't know, but it only registers every once in a while. And it's usually a crappy roll.
Yeah, I like my marriage. I'm not going to endanger it by going, no, honey, you don't know what you're doing. We'll just move on.
Yeah, move on to the next person. My roll will register when it registers.
Oh, there it is.
21.
Some serious lag going on there. 21 is a hit. Damage.
So frustrating.
Damage.
Yeah, it's coming. Move on.
Okay. Kraga, tell us what you want to do. Till her slow motion damage. Oh, there it is.
Yay.
6. Clipping a large piece out of one of its 4 wings, but not enough to keep it from flying. And possibly, a big scratch along its bulbous body. 6 points of damage. You do wound it rather well. Kraga.
Hello, hello.
Hello. Welcome to the battle.
Oh, I'm itching for a fight.
Well, you had one, but part of the party ran off to start a second one, and now we have a problem. Not naming it.
These bugs are gross, and I'm gonna smash them. So I'm gonna try to climb the ladder and get up to our party member Noel before that other fly eats him anymore.
Okay. There is a fly sort of in the way. Do you want to attack it?
I don't have any sort of ranged attack. So
no, I mean,
can't
like,
do
you
anything.
climb up the ladder and smack it.
Yeah, I do have a smaller weapon. I don't have to use my two-handed maul.
Yeah. Get to show off your arsenal. Unless you think getting to him is more important, you just try and run by this thing, and hopefully it won't take a swipe at you. In this new system, I would say, I'd guess that like maybe 10-20% of creatures have attack of opportunity built in, monsters included. Not a lot. So odds are you might be able to climb right past this thing.
Yeah, I'm going to attempt to climb past it because it's more important to get to Noel.
So as one action, you get to the ladder. It's 10 feet. Okay? And 2 more gets you up and sort of like, popped in because of you can only climb, I believe it's like 1/4 your speed. It's like 10 feet up, so you're kind of like sitting out of the hatch, and then there's the creature, and you're out of actions. But you might be able to, draw its aggro opening next round, throw something at it to get it to stop munching. But you're in position.
Okay.
Okay? Nargrin, at the bottom of the ladder, a little bit to the side, easily moving through friendly, so he just kind of like, went past you up the ladder. So now you have a waist, buttocks, and big legs sticking out of this hole, clinging to the ladder, and right beside it, right at crotch level or butt level, is this fly. But it's not facing the ladder, it's facing the center of the room and looking down at you guys. And you were down there on the floor near the bottom of the ladder. What do you want to do?
Not much I can do. I've been kind of rambled by this thing already, so I'm already feeling the bite of it.
True.
Just trying to see here what I've got available to me right now. Can I see any of the monsters there? Can I get any poking out from the ladder?
It's come down inside and it's clinging to our ceiling. It's in full exposure.
Oh, okay.
It's 10 feet away.
Okay. So I'll use produce flame and I will throw it at this guy here and see what I can do.
Okay, go nuts.
Just gonna chuck a fireball at her, a little fireball.
How many actions is that?
It is 2 actions, I believe.
Okay.
And I rolled miserably. I rolled a 9.
Do you want to do another action, or you want to move, perhaps?
Right now I'm at the bottom of that ladder.
Yeah, there's a lot.
There's a
lot of.
I'll probably move. Yeah, I'll move away from the ladder. I'll probably move like kind of here in the corner there.
Okay, so straight north into that side wall. Yep.
Yeah.
And that's you, sir?
That's all I'm going to be able to really... Actually, you know what? I'm going to cast Shield on myself. It's 1 action, I believe. So
okay.
That'll give me a little bit of an AC bonus if anything happens this next round.
Okay. You guys don't know if Corey's suddenly going to stabilize or not. I mean, until you get to him, if he suddenly stabilized, it would change your tactics, right? We'd announce it. He'd jerk around or something. So since Corey had to step away for a moment, he's at dying 2, which will be a 17 flat check. We're going to skip him. We'll like hold him in time for a moment, and I'm going to go right to the big enormous fly that's going to take another chomp out of his butt.
Oops.
Now here's the thing. He was at dying 1. If you take damage, you move down to dying 2. The round cycled, he continued to bleed out. That's dying 3. If this creature takes another chomp out of him, it's dying 4. I got a half orc 10 feet away, and this thing is in the corner chewing away.
Full orc.
On this fly. Now, I believe, Craiga, you go later. You can spend a hero point to change your initiative order to possibly do something now before this thing takes its head off. So it'll move you up the you're allowed to use a hero point to act immediately. So instead of you going later in this one round, you shuffle.
For sure, I'm gonna do that right now.
Okay.
You don't have to say anymore. You had me at hero point.
Are you sure? Because in sacrificing this one hero point that you have, something happens to you later. That hero point would have saved your life.
Does
You
Corey have
owe
hero
me a hero
point?
point for something. I can't remember. Oh, showing you the plus/minus button.
Yes, he has a hero point, and he could have stabilized with it. But the problem is he's smart. He's waiting because if he burns a hero point and this thing's still chewing on him, it goes. You know what I mean? He'll just fall right back into dying, and his hero point is spent. So unfortunately, he really has to sort of rely on you guys or wait, as it were. So, Craiga, jumping the line, jumping the ladder. What do you want to do? You spend your hero point and.
I can use.
You get 3 actions.
Yeah, I can use sudden charge and rage like I did before with the little imp thing.
Can't charge while you're climbing, and you're sticking out of a hole. So I'm afraid I'm going to be a dick with that one.
Actually, we spoke to him, and you can use sudden charge while burrowing, climbing, flying, or swimming.
Oh, really? Sweet.
Yeah.
I stand corrected. Where is Joe?
As long as it's in a straight line.
Nope, it doesn't have.
He can do it.
It doesn't have to be in a straight line either.
Yeah, they changed it.
Okay.
They made charging fun.
Yeah. So I'm gonna use my draconic rage and charge at the bug with my tusks.
Okay.
Because that doesn't require me to pull out a weapon or anything.
That's clever. That's good.
Oh, whoops. I didn't target the bug, but I got a 26.
Oh,
shit.
No problem. Sorry. Now, apparently, if you actually pick up the dice and just drop it directly on, that'll...
The fly?
Yeah, that'll help. But anyway, you're switching targets to this fly. Okay, so damage, sir, should go to the right guy. The right fly, as it were.
Okie dokie.
McFly. Ooh.
Plus...
So,
a D4 for my...
Launching yourself...
My Draconic Rage
from
damage.
the trap door. And I'll let you take the description from there.
So yeah, I turn my head as I get to the top of the ladder and I see this bug take a bite out of Cognual, and I just dig deep into my rage this time, and my eyes start glowing red and steam starts blowing out of my nose, and I just leap off the ladder and I go into a 4 hands on the ground and just charging like a gorilla at him, and I just launch my tusks deep into this fly, and I start to like the guts and stuff start spilling all over my face, and I just let out a huge roar as I'm doing that.
That's awesome. So moving like Cognual and biting the fly like the fly is biting Cognual for Cognual, and you go charging in there. And he hurt.
I do 14 points.
Okay, so
damage.
The 10 dropped it down to 2. And then the burning, searing, cauterizing you think would be good, but no, in this case it's bad. The extra 4, kill it. And
yes.
you bite its bloody head off. And
I'm glad that hero point was worth it.
Saving the door. That's funny, Corey. I was talking to Corey about his backup character today, just in case he was very excited to I got this cool idea. It's like, oh, sorry, Corey, we love your monk.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to save your life. 4 rounds takes longer than you. Yeah. No, we were totally ready to, possibly kill him. But yeah. Good.
Well, if he doesn't stabilize, the possibility is still there.
Yes, but now when it comes to what is he at 3?
Yes, he's at dying 3 right now.
Yeah. So when it gets
to he's got to do his roll for dying 3. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. And if he doesn't, he automatically dies at the end of the round, like when it comes to him, because he's top of the round. So we have one roll for Corey. If one of you guys can get to him and do some first aid stabilization, right? But Cognil's already used his turn.
Technically, my rage would end when I killed the fly, though, because I can't see the other fly.
True. But the problem is like he'll be dead before it gets back to your turn. If he fails that last, like if he
I'm just saying that for like rage purposes.
Yeah, if he's stabilized,
that doesn't really change anything about him.
If he got a stabilization roll, you prevented the bug from inflicting damage, which would have killed that roll. So he might be fine. But if he doesn't roll 17, we have a problem. And assuming that he fails the roll, no reason, right? You're standing over him. And we cycle the round to his turn, he'll die right in front of you before you can do anything.
Yeah, you're right, because he's before me.
It's up to your friends to get in there. Anyway.
So yeah, I've done my part. Hopefully the rest of you can save him.
So here's the question. Does that spur you guys to spend heroically your hero points now before the fly in the ceiling, which goes now, attacks you guys, tying you up? Or just wait for your turn, which is coming up very soon. Because if anyone wants to blow the hero point and get up that ladder, now would be the time to do it. Otherwise, I'm going to attack you with my fly, which would clear the way for, another hero to go up the ladder in a moment. No takers? I guess we don't want to steal Craig's.
Well, I don't have magical healing, so...
we just found out that you can actually use medicine. Because they talk about stabilizing it.
Because my rolls are so awesome.
Yeah.
Sure, I'll go.
Corey, you would have lived. Cheryl. You would have lived, but Cheryl got to you first.
I've got magical healing. I can use a hero point and go up.
Now we're fighting over the ladder.
Yeah.
Samantha and Cheryl.
I'm going to stay down here and mind my business. I got
the wonder team.
That's the problem. So there's a fly down here left alone with the one witch, and he dies because there's a seriously wounded companion down here. You guys are going to it just watches 1, 2, 3 companions go up.
No, it's fine. I will step back and let Bellaluna do her thing.
Okay.
I will shoot the fly when it's my turn.
All right. So... Bellaluna, you have already acted this turn, though, have you not?
No. Because you said Corey is the beginning of the initiative, so...
Okay. Sorry, I was supposed to be you before I got to Kraga and the fly.
Well, that's because Craig spent a hero point to go first.
Yeah, to suddenly go.
Right? So you skipped over Bellaluna because he used his hero point. So now it's Bellaluna's turn.
Right. So Bellaluna, go.
Yeah.
Okay. So I will drop my bow and head up the ladder.
Okay. Sure, I don't have any kind of attack here. Just look at this fly. I was watching you guys run by. Maybe I should cover that hole. Okay, drop your bow. Step towards the ladder.
Yeah, the fly's just watching us.
Right, that's one action. Start climbing the ladder. So you, like Kraga, you sort of are at the top. Because climbing is 1/4 of your movement as far as I know, and that kind of kills, it chews up several actions to get up there. Plus you got to move to get to said ladder. So you find yourself popped out of the hole. Not cool.
Like I said, I will spend the hero point to be able to go and heal him.
Well,
if I can.
It's your go. You can use a hero point to go to go at a turn. You can't use a hero point to go twice. Last round, he got up in the hole. This round, Kraga uses a hero point to keep moving, to move again. This round, you've moved. A hero point, won't do you any good at this point. Because it's...
Okay, so then I'll just wait till I can.
Okay. Yeah, sorry. I was egging on Astra and Nargrim to use their hero points before the fly maybe attacks something. Anyway, what am I going to attack? Well, there's Champion Butt sitting right there next to me, as well as you two. So, yeah, I'm going to turn around and bite the Champion, which is sitting right there. No, I don't want to attack myself.
Sure about that?
Of course you do.
No, I don't. This thing spins around and chomps you with its giant mandibles, hitting you with a 22. You take 1d6 plus 3, 5 points as this thing sinks its mandibles into your leg, into your thigh. Ow.
Ouch.
And I add you to my list. Champion. Clock's pending. That's... So I believe spitting in my square isn't movement, but since I'm technically climbing, like clinging, I'll count as movement. So 1 move to turn around while climbing. 1 to bite you. That leaves me a second. And yeah, this thing just wants to chew away. So with a -5 to the roll, it's going to keep chewing on you. This time it misses as you wiggle and kick, which brings us to Astra.
Yes.
What do you want to do?
I will shoot at the fly.
Okay.
I'm just looking at Bella Luna from the top. She's like poking her head out, and she looks at me, and all of a sudden, she's just like,
The eyes really go wide.
yeah, and I'm like, oh no.
Oh, sure.
What'd you get?
A miss.
9?
9, yeah.
Yep, sorry.
So I will roll again.
Okay. I just need to hear the numbers for the podcast number. People's.
Yeah, sorry.
That's fine. Rolling. So while she's peppering this thing and we're like in suspenseful delay, Nargrim, let's talk about what you wish to do when it gets to be your turn.
Well, can I see the butt of the fly still, or is it?
Again, it has come out.
Okay, so I thought you said it went up to bite her. Sorry, I misunderstood.
No, it's turned around.
Yeah.
So it's in front of the ladder hole, and now it's just turned.
Okay. I'm just gonna throw another fireball at it, see if I can produce flame and throw that.
Does
at
this
it
thing
again.
have any kind of splash damage? Because your allies' legs and everything are like right there.
I need to do...
No, it doesn't. There's nothing. It's just a spell attack on the creature, and it deals the damage to it.
Okay, cool.
Yep, no splash.
Awesome.
So I'll roll an attack here.
Mm-hmm.
Roll it now, or
Yep.
Perfect. A 10 total.
The miss.
So another miss. I don't got much out right now. I don't have my blow gun out or anything, so I can't really hit it. So I will just roll I'll throw up shield again on myself just in case.
Okay.
Something happens there.
So getting back to Astra's bow.
10, a miss.
Okay. Still peppering this thing. Ping, ping, ping. 10's good enough to like hit solid mass. It's just bouncing off. This fly's got a tougher hide than one might think.
Yeah, no, I get it.
One might think. And then Nargrim with his produce flame and then quickly shielding himself. Bringing us to round 5. Oh, there he is. Just in time.
Woohoo, look at that.
Just in time.
Sorry, guys. Somebody knocked on the door.
That's fine. So, we suspended your last roll in time. So I need a flat roll to see if you continue to bleed out.
20. Okay, 14.
Okay, that is a fail. So this is what you missed. You're at dying 1. You blew that roll. This thing bit you on its turn, boosting you to dying 2. Then the round turned over, bringing you to dying 3. That roll you've just failed. And you're unconscious. What you didn't see, because you're unconscious, is Kraga bursting through the hole, spending a hero point to up his turn before the fly could bite you and kill you. He rages and sinks burning teeth into this thing and kills it.
Sweet! Kraga, you the man.
I got you, bro.
All right.
Now the problem is you're about to die in front of him because he's used his turn, and the girls are trying to get up there to do medicine and such on you before you die at the next round. And we just did your okay. So we are on that round, and it is your go.
Oh my!
If you fail this roll, sir, you become
No pressure, Corey.
You become You become dying 4, and unfortunately, your character will perish.
Make me sad.
Unfortunately, only 1 out of 3 heroes were willing to blow a hero point. No, actually 2. But
I'm done.
The ladder's only so big.
Wait, can't she
I
use
was
her
gonna
hero
say,
point
can't
right now?
Get my turn now.
Yes, you can. But I wanted him to roll. See if he would have died.
I'm having a hard time getting it to roll.
Well,
Oh, 18. Oh, wait. Yeah, 18.
18. 15 and 3 is 18. You
18.
You stabilize. No, you just made it.
Sneak by there.
Sneak by. But as I was telling them, a cool thing about you not being here was if you suddenly stabilize like you did now, the players would go, oh, he's fine. And maybe they change their actions. So in the heat of the moment, using her hero point, as she stated, Samantha blows her own chance to stabilize with her. Oh, by the way, you could also use a hero point to stabilize if you didn't want to roll.
That's okay.
But I was telling them that if the fly's there chewing on you anyway, it would have been a waste of hero point because it would reinitiate damage. So if you had failed this roll, we would have reminded you that you do have a hero point and you could have stabilized. But that would have been suspenseful and fun. This is fun. Bella Luna also comes running and like they'll never tell you to your face they like you, but now you're unconscious. They're all like crying and running towards you. No, not Monkey Man, right? So spending your hero point, pulling yourself through the trap door and running over as a second action and last action, slapping on hands. Yes.
Yeah.
Say the word.
Clear.
I get clear.
Well, just come on. You see those freaking shows. They got the paddles and they warm them up, right? What in this fantasy world is better than paladin? Like, you see the staticky hands. There you go. And whoosh. So, with dying 3, that will chew up 3 of those hit points because you give out 6, right?
Yeah.
But Cogno, his eyes flutter open with a sweating.
And he looks up to your beautiful face.
No, all he can see is what's his name? He's at that angle where he can't see the girl. He sees Cragno like in the throes of ripping the fly apart, and his hair's going. Stay with me into the night. Da, 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 that music.
He looks down and his beard still isn't red, and he just
oh yeah, there's enough green. There's enough green and black ichor coming out of this fly to restain your beard. This could be a good color for you.
Green. I'll take it.
There you go. So, sir, stabilizing. Do you have like one of those little wooden boxes with the coin slot in the top there, champion, just to like take donations? You just jingle at them after you save everyone's life. You got anything like that going on? No.
No.
Okay. Just curious.
puts a notch in her cross.
Another one. Another one owes me.
Another one saved.
Yeah.
Another one notch in the cross.
There you go.
Another notch in the cross.
Dun, dun, dun. And so the battle ends.
Wait,
There's another fly.
Yeah.
the fly's not dead.
Oh no, that's a completely different room. Battle ends for you guys. You can just ignore the goblin running and screaming and fine, we'll keep going.
All right, I see how it is. I see how it is.
Keep going.
I'm still on the ground.
So after, I guess I'm after Newell now.
Yes.
Or wait.
Yes, you are.
No.
Yeah.
Well, but I'm after Bella Luna because
Well,
she moved up.
I screwed up her turn, so you actually end up in front of her. So
Okay.
it is you, sir. What do you want to do? Lots of hugging going on over here. I get move some people out here.
I am going back to that ladder.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take a. I'm gonna have to use my battle axe.
Okay. So you're gonna like lay flat on the ground and like lean your torso through and kind of try to attack him underground.
No, I was gonna try to do it while I'm on the ladder.
Oh, so you're gonna like just go down the ladder and yeah, okay, that works.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stay at the top of the
So
ladder.
with one action, you get to the ladder. The second action, you climb down, like halfway down, so you're at that 5-foot mark and you're in position right at it, right? In
Yeah.
your third action, you pull a weapon.
And can I like go into like defense mode, or is that an action?
It is. And
Okay.
you've burned all yours just to get into position.
Yeah. Yeah.
But there you are, axe ready. Now, if you don't want to pull your axe out, I believe it's 1, if not 2, to go defense. And you could be there all defensive-like and then pull your axe out later, but...
Yeah. Actually, I'll do that. I'll keep my axe.
I just can't remember if it's 1 or 2. So, since I'm not totally sold on this movement, we'll say that you go over and sort of jump grab the ladder as a single action. So that way, if defense is, like full defense is 2, I'm not getting, called on it right yet. And you're in position, but you don't have a weapon out. Which brings us to Bella Luna. What do you want to do?
I guess pull my sword and go over to the ladder.
Okay. There's like the head just below the surface of said orc. He's kind of in your way because literally 3-dimensionally, he's in the hole. Like he's giving this thing between the floor and your companion. This thing has like serious cover.
Can I give my companion a little shove?
Whoops.
You could move through your companion for free and retrieve your bow and take up the fight on the floor.
Get a little closer. Don't be shy.
Yeah, I guess I'll do that.
Okay.
Instead of pulling my sword.
So putting you...
Are we going to turn into the singing group?
Maybe.
I don't see.
Hey. Oh, it's okay. You can fake it.
We don't sing well.
I don't sing well. I couldn't carry a tune if it was in a wheelbarrow.
This party takes a twist. We form a band of bards.
Easy now.
The funny thing is we have a band of cavaliers in a complete political situation, which should be bards. Why not a party of bards doing a dungeon crawl? I ask you, why not? So now let's discuss our third party, because that one won't last long.
Oh, I see a problem with that because everybody would just be pulling out their musical instrument to inspire and nobody would be actually attacking.
Look at that +4 we got after we're overwhelmed on their turn. Yeah, no kidding. So, Bella Luna, down the ladder you go, past friendlies for free, and putting yourself in a position next to your bow, which you can easily snatch up adjacent and start firing next round.
Yes.
The fly. Well, I'm already facing this way. I took a chomp out of the champion as she got stuck there. Now you're right in front of my face. So it's time to taste some half-orc meat with my mandibles. Natural 20. So you're sitting there. You get in position. You go all defensive. I roll a natural 20. And you're like, all right, defense on a ladder. And this thing just kind of spins its head and goes like right in the collarbone, just sinking its mandibles in deep. I don't have a name, so I'm not going to pull a card. But
keep calling me a half orc.
But
I'm gonna have to.
I said orc. Did I say half orc? Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Mr. Orc has 20 hit points. Do you want to suffer the double damage, or would you rather me pull a crit card and you'd only take regular damage, but probably suffer some kind of effect?
Let's take the crit card.
All right. Ooh. Mandibles piercing. Spun around. The target is flat-footed until the end of its next turn. So this thing chomps into you, forcing you to put your back to it and hang on so it doesn't make you drop off the ladder. And you're flat-footed until the end of your next turn. So not the end of its turn, but when we get back to you, including you. And single damage, which I will roll now. So the second dice, the green one, is actually the bonus damage. So we will ignore doubling, like see it says a 3, a 2, and a +6. It's actually only a 3 and a +3. So you manually, I'll give you back 5 points that you did not suffer. Make sense?
Excellent.
Because you took the card. Good for you. Okay, so that's me. I'm chewing away. But you know what? I bit at the paladin twice. Are you a paladin, a redeemer, a liberator, or just unemployed?
I am a champion of Desna, and I think it's Redeemer.
What's your alignment? Sorry.
Chaotic.
Don't say that. Don't answer that.
No.
It's a horrible question.
And I am a Redeemer.
You're neutral good. Okay. Meanwhile, smacking my banimals at Kraga, I miss. This enormous fly misses. It's still got too much of his neck bone from the first chomp. Astra, you are up. Nargren, you're on deck, ending the round. Astra, what do you want to do?
Okay, I am shooting.
Get
Oh
him!
God, please let me shoot.
Please, some shooting. Shooting. And as we wait for Astra's dice, Nargren, let's discuss what you wish to do.
I'm just going to do the same thing I did last time and try to throw another flame at this guy to knock him down and get him out so we can get out of this battle.
Oh, hold the phone.
19.
That is a hit. Astra's contributing.
2 points of damage.
I see one.
Woo!
I see one. Where's the other one?
Oh, sorry, 1 point of damage.
Okay.
I see 2 ones and I added it.
Right.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. So several misses and 1 point of damage. Yay, I'm helping. Another shot?
Yep.
All right.
Eventually.
Yeah. I'm not even going to switch to anybody else. Now I'm just, you've piqued my interest. Got a scratch in there. Go.
Oh, nope. 4.
Critical miss. Critical miss. All right. I'm going to, what am I going to do? Well, forfeiting your last action to move or something, because you're not really going to, Let's see. It's not a named creature. This is not a boss fight. I mean, playing with the crit cards is one thing, but playing with fumble cards, that's just cruel. So, You rolled 2. That's pretty nasty. No, it's not a natural 1. That's fine. Standard, we had you guys foregoing. I mean, it's not a horrible loss for a bowman, but like for casters and everything. So until we can think of something better. Yeah. Forego your last action. Nargrim, care to take a shot?
I turn to my cat and say, Lord, say these bolts suck. More fire. And hope that maybe this one will actually hit for once. Let's see what's going on here.
Okay.
Let's try this one more time.
Everyone is completely distracted as against the wall.
He's on the mound. Everyone's silent for the pitch.
It's a 15.
A miss, sorry.
Ugh. Not much going on there.
Bringing us to...
So I'm going to
go ahead.
Throw up shield again and see what happens and sit and wait.
All right.
I swear I saw that fly turn around and wiggle its butt at you.
You are prone and looking up into the really wrong orc's eyes. This is not the one you used to date. Cognible. Lying prone, awake with 3 hit points, ready to go. Poof. However,
and what is close to me? Anything?
You do have the wounded 1 condition. Oh, no, you don't, because you took magical healing. What's close to you? Allies.
Oh, all allies. All right, so let's see what I have for actions.
Actually, sorry, the room's empty. Everyone went back downstairs.
Oh, so there's nothing here.
Nope.
There's a dead fly.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm not eating a dead fly.
Oh, you could wear the, hey, get yourself a mantis hat,
Oh.
Carve it out.
So, what if I use my healer's tools in here? Can I do that?
You want to heal yourself?
Yes, I like to do something.
That's going to take you 10 minutes, which will take you way out of the battle.
Oh, yeah, okay, we're not doing that. Scrap that.
Okay. There's a hole in the middle of the floor that you could burst through and hit the floor. Hopefully you won't take too much damage. Actually, it's, what is it? 5 points every 10 feet.
Yeah, okay.
Or is it 6 points every 10 feet?
Doesn't matter. We're not doing that.
It's not fun. Anyway, I know last time I dropped you, I did it wrong, and you were supposed to take a lot more damage. It's really nasty.
Well, you can just keep doing that.
No.
Exactly that way.
We learn as we go, so.
Can I see any enemies in through the hole?
Oh, you get an idea what's going on. This thing is clinging to the ceiling over by the trap door, and just at the top of the ladder is Krognul fighting it. Also, if you sit up, like I'm assuming you spend an action to actually stand.
Maybe.
Your point of view to get, well, if you stand up, I'll tell you what you see. If you lay down.
Okay, well, then I'm going to stand up.
Okay. As I was saying, you're in one corner, straight in the center of the floor, through the hole, and towards the actual fly. You actually have line of sight on the back of this thing, if you happen to have some sort of weapon. It does have standard cover against you, but imagine this, like you're here on the floor, and there's the hole, and it's on the ceiling on the other side of the hole. It's not a great shot, but if you want to hit the standard cover button.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, where do I find that?
So
Please help me.
The top right of the screen, the HUD, the plus and minus stone buttons on Fantasy Grounds. Yeah, it'll be the bottom left of the row.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then there's standard cover.
Standard cover.
Yeah, you click on that, then make your rolls, and it'll help me. It'll help you miss me.
Perfect. So I've got a Shriekin.
Okay.
So I can do that.
Yep. So you stand, you pull your weapon, and take a shot.
And my attack is 8.
And lucky for you, since it's less than 10, it sticks to the floor, but it's on this side of the floor, and you can retrieve it later. But
All right, sweet.
But I'm afraid that you are out of actions. Thank you for playing the home version of our game. Kraga, you are flat-footed. It is time to give you the flat-footed condition. But it will end at the end of this turn because this is your next turn.
Luckily, it only affects my AC. I can still like attack and stuff.
Yep.
So because he bit me, I'm gonna look right at him and just enormous roar, and my eyes go red again, and I'm right back into rage. Just raging.
Okay.
So that's one action. And then I'm gonna pull out the battle axe. That sweet, sweet battle axe.
Did you see how crappy that crit card was because I went after you and there's no other friends to actually attack you while you're flat-footed? You see how that works? You're about to lose your flat-footedness, so maybe that creates a fumble card. Either I'm doing it wrong. No, it said next turn, so... Okay, so sorry, you were saying?
And then for my third action, I will attack.
Okay.
I don't have him targeted. Shoot.
It's all right. What'd you get?
15.
15? That is a miss.
You miss. Well,
Let me just double check, yeah. And that brings us to Bella Luna. The combat continues.
I'm going to retrieve my bow and shoot.
Okay, snatching up your bow. Shoom. And shoot.
11.
And miss. And
Oh boy.
And you got an action left. Maybe a second shot. Maybe.
Try it again.
Maybe just shoot the half orc and join the flies.
15.
Sorry, no. This enormous fly has acquired a taste for green meat. Maybe some eggs and ham to go along with you. You're
He's laughing at me after
You're tasty.
Swung at him.
18 plus 8 is 26. Come on. Critical. Choo choo. These things are no joke. You take 12 points of damage, Kraga. Kraga takes 12.
Fall.
No, he's down to 2.
More.
No, you're only down to 2.
Oh, okay.
You are heavily damaged, but you're still there. This thing chomps into that collarbone. Yum, give me the green
I'm
meat.
still standing.
Yeah, well, that's attack number 1. Let's see what happens if I chew on you again. The -5. He's so yummy. 17 plus 3 is 20. It actually hits you a second time for a regular 4 points. This slamming into it, Kraga eyes roll back in his head and loosens his grip. And he's at the top of the ladder. So not only is he dying 1, when he hits the floor and takes damage, he actually jumps to dying 2. But the good news is, he is no longer flat-footed. But he's prone. Ain't I a stinker? So,
what's up with the dying people? Why you gotta kill everybody?
No one's dead. I see you guys are getting beat up a lot, but no one's dead. Don't bitch. Astra.
Blame it on the dice.
Yes, my turn.
Yes,
Blame it on
For the multiple rolling.
yes.
the dice.
Here I go.
Here we go.
Hey, first time, 12. I miss.
Oh, get in there. But the dice rolls are getting more exciting. Go. Nargrin, let's talk about what you wish to do. I bet I can guess. He's just chucking fire.
Just gonna chuck fire at this thing. It's gonna burn soon. Like flies are covered in little tiny hairs. One will catch eventually.
How many have you chucked up here since it's been on the bottom of this?
3.
That's right. 3
So
little.
here comes number 4.
That's right.
I'm gonna roll in my hands a bit here, and off it goes. Well, -3. No, it shouldn't be -3. 18
I was
plus.
gonna say, what happened there?
I don't know why it did a -3 there.
Okay, hang on. Pause you for a second. I think I hear a hit going on.
21.
Okay.
You had a modifier selected.
Okay.
No, I don't.
Damage from Astra. Hang on, go back in time to her.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Got me all excited like something was going to happen. All right. Sorry. Nargrim, you want to try that again? So what is your actual bonus supposed to be? I'll let you hold the 18.
+7, my intelligence modifier. So it should be +7. So it would have been a 15 to hit. Or sorry, a 25.
That hits.
On that roll.
Have some.
All right.
Are you targeted on him? Let's make sure you're targeted on him. Yes, I think you are.
Yep. Would have been there. Yep. Excellent. And roll the damage. So 1d4 plus my spell attack modifier, which is intelligence, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we got a 3 plus 4, so 7 total.
Okay. So Astra gets her second shot off first and hits it with
6 points of damage.
Much better. Much better. She gets it right in the back of the neck, and this thing starts twitching. It's still alive, but it's practically half paralyzed, and 1/3 of its body, the back legs, loses its grip. And as he throws that last bit of fire, I don't know, maybe he's a little nearsighted, it would have hit. It would have missed, and but because this thing sags low, he catches the back of this thing and emotes the fly.
Yes.
And with its dry, papery wings, there's that ember, and then whoop, no wings, and it just falls to the ground and splatters and is dead.
Don't hurt my monkey friends.
And now, finally, the battle is over. Just at the end, because we got to the last guy, 6 rounds. I've always said that 5 rounds is a decent fight. 3 is over too fast. 10, you guys are, got to really dig in. 6 rounds, not too shabby. What a fight. What have we learned about splitting the party?
I think we need a nap.
Splitting the party.
Who wants to take a nap? I could use a nap.
A nap? I'm still bleeding over here. And you want to take a nap?
I'll sleep it off.
You've been magically cauterized. You're just bruised a bit.
Oh, I'm all right. So bring me a mug of ale.
I'm already way ahead of you.
I should do some help. I'm a little sore.
Actually, Kraga is unconscious on the floor. And yet, his eyes closed and his head lolled back, right, and his mouth open. It's almost like a hand. His hand just comes awake and pulls out a flask and just starts pouring it into his gullet. Like you know how people have that reflex action where like they jump off the bed at you and then they die and they go, it's just a reflex. His reflex action is like he pours one out for himself and his homies. And then his arm slumps down and you guys realize that Kraga is not getting back up.
All right. Well, maybe we should do something to help out Kraga.
Kraga, can I have a stabilization check on your own first before we all crowd around and
5.
Yeah, you wasted it on pouring out that flask.
I will do a medicine check thingy on him.
Stabilize.
I will assist.
Okay, assisting, and this is not 10, it's actually 15.
I will assist as well. I got a 13.
24.
Okay. Bella is looking solid with a 24. 13 does not hit 15.
Okay, well, never mind. It'll take me forever to roll anyway.
Go ahead. Go ahead, every little bit helps.
No, it's fine. She's got it.
Yeah, we have up 2 people assisting, I believe. Every little plus helps. Anyway, because the higher you make the number, if you guys can get above 10, I'm saying like 15-ish, and she's almost at 25, we could possibly get a critical success. Well, don't have to.
Nice natural 20 there. That doesn't count.
Stabilizing. The DC goes equal to 5 of that creature's recovery roll.
13.
Okay. So going just with the 24, because unfortunately the 8 and other guys, they just don't know orc physiology, psychology, orc gut.
Physiology.
Orc guts. They don't know orc guts good enough. We're going with that word. It's a good solid word. Physiology. Stabilizing. Success. but not a critical success. So you stabilize and the creature loses 1 dying condition. So he got hit and then he fell to dying 2. So now he stabilizes and he's at dying 1. But he's unconscious and stable. This is not the body that you guys thought you'd be dragging back. You guys thought you'd be dragging back an elf or a dwarf back to town. No, it's the big guy. Oh. We'll just cover him over and, that's a good thing about guys playing monsters. You can just leave him there. No one's going to like blame you for like, hey, oh no, it was just an orc we killed. He was a bad guy. Think about it. You can play some freakazoid monster and it's like, anyone comes back here later, they're going to totally think that's a legit monster.
So
I was the boss.
So if he's out like that, how does it affect it if we do take like a long rest or something right now, if we need it? Does that kind of
you guys
bring him back up after the night? Or
so you guys can do the proverbial medicine. Now that he's stable, you can do the 10 minutes to do a proper medicine check. Because that was just first aid for quick stabilization. Like, we must stop the bleeding,
Sure, I'll start rolling now.
For what, 20 minutes from now?
Yeah.
Medicine.
Maybe what you need, Cheryl, is a whole sheet of pre-designed rolls, and you can just hold it up and go, I want this one.
There we go. 19.
Look at that.
Roll.
Does anyone wish to assist?
first try?
Anyone wish to assist?
I can assist.
Okay.
Sure, what we got?
I have no medicine skills. I'm useless
6.
Oh, I have 10. But I'm injured, so that's my,
You're also
So am I.
You're also untrained in medicine.
Details.
Okay. So, did anyone get over 15?
Yeah,
Me.
Astra did.
No, that's her lead roll. I mean, for the 8 and other people, the DC is 15.
Oh yeah.
No, I just got 6.
Astra's
I'm gonna pull the Fey arm out of my backpack that I stole earlier. I'm just gonna like pretend I'm casting a spell over him to help him get better, waving it at him.
How about guidance?
Kind of like witchy dancing.
Do you have guidance? Giving a +1 because the DC is 20. She's missed it by 1. So unless we have an 8 another or some kind of guidance spell.
I'll help out. That's what I'll do. I'll get the wave of my arm and I'll help out with my.
Can only have 2 people aiding on one
He is
check.
stable, right?
Oh yeah, he
He
fine.
is stable.
He's fine.
Right? So
That's
I
a lot
can't
too
do
long.
medicine on him for another hour, right?
Exactly.
So we just sit her out.
Yeah, we'll just camp around the orc body
We'll
and
just sit it out.
tell stories about how you
Heal
almost
everybody
knew him.
else.
Okay.
I'll sit it out. And what have we got? Because how many of the rest of us are injured and could use some help?
Me.
Well, it sounds like we all could. So,
Okay, so may I make a suggestion?
of course.
Who has the highest medicine skill?
Nope.
I have a +3.
Mine's +4.
+1.
Get you to back off the mic there, Astra. You're yelling into it.
I have a +2, but it's untrained.
Okay, so Bella.
I have the highest.
Okay, so may I?
So it's Bella Luna than me.
Yeah, Bella Luna should be possibly the lead, like your prime roller, and have other aid her as much as possible until it's time to like help her because the DC of her healing herself is much higher. So that's not a good idea. Well, could be. Anyway, so assuming that Bella Luna is like company doctor for the moment, if that's what you guys want to do, who are you going to target with your critical rolls? Fails.
Line up for healing.
Line up.
Who wants it first?
Who's the
Pick up the Fey arm. Help.
who's the word?
I'm at 4 right now.
I'm at 5.
Yeah.
Greg is at
The
0.
worst is the dwarf.
The dwarf's at
Yes.
3. So let's start with Mr. Dwarf.
Monkey needs help.
Okay.
Natural
Ooh,
20
nice.
for 24.
Okay.
Ooh.
So not Cagnewel, but somebody else want to aid that roll? Because if you guys can get that to like a critical success, then he gets a lot more hit points than normal.
I am trying. I rolled a 15. There it is.
Yay!
That's my
Nice.
second 15 in a row.
Okay, so that gives a +2, so that brings that up to 26. So, where are we here? Medicine, treating poison, treating wounds. 1 hour, yada, yada, yada. The DC attempt is 20. So you guys would have to push that to 30. Okay, sorry. I was thinking about the other thing was 15. If we could just get to 25, you'd be gold.
Oh.
It's okay. Where are we going here? So the check is usually 15, though the DM might adjust it based on the circumstances, such as treating a patient outside of a storm, blah, blah, blah. If you're an expert in medicine, are you an expert in medicine? No, you were trained. Okay. So if you guys had a cleric that was possibly expert in medicine, instead of shooting for the 15 DC, you guys could shoot for a 20 DC and get an additional 10 hit points on top, and it goes up 30, 40, blah, blah, blah. So as it is, can we have a regular medicine check can I have a 2d8 from our champion, please?
So that's the one thing I don't understand. In the medicine description, it says the 2d8 for the success, but it says right above there, it says your medicine check is how many hit points they get. I'm confused.
Those are d10s.
Oops. Yeah, totally rolled the wrong ones.
If you right click on the d8, you have options to hit multiples. You guys right click on your dice, you have a pan wheel popping up going, I'll roll 2 of these, I'll roll 4 of these.
That's what the 10 times, 2 times, 100 times.
Yeah, well, I rolled it and it didn't work.
Well, you gotta pick up the whole.
Cheryl's not the only one.
I am not
That's
alone.
twice now.
Cheryl's is working again, though, so you're just taking it from her.
So.
Oh my God.
So you right click, then you click on the ×2, then you should have 2 hovering dice that you need to sort of put way out in the center.
Yeah, and I've rolled them now 3 times.
Would you like my roll?
Roll them somewhere else.
Yeah.
Roll them in a different part.
Is there
of the
anything covering
screen.
your chat window, like a combat tracker or something? There you go. There's one.
Well, there's one. Yeah, I tried doing the double and it didn't work.
10.
10.
There we go. There you go, Cognual. I've adjusted you by 10 hit points. Who's next?
I'm at 4, so
Yeah.
Yep.
am I next? All right.
Yep.
Here I come. I hold up my arm. I got a boo. Shut me up.
Not 20.
Ow. Ow.
10.
14, so 17.
Sorry, you're going to stay with your boo-boo.
Ouch. Sorry.
Okay.
For now. You can wait.
Also-
We can come back to you in like an hour.
Yeah.
Though this place is crawling with monsters, you may not want to sit here for like another hour upon an hour. Now, you guys are...
Can't we just bar the door?
Sure.
Yeah, we can close that door up.
And the arrow holes. And the hole in the ceiling. And.
Figure something out.
I'm just saying, but by the time you guys do all the construction, you could have been moved and healed.
Meant if we had to sit around.
Then it might be worth the construction when you're 3 levels down. I'm just saying. Since time is the issue, spending time to fortify is not worth the time of... Anyway. Who else was on our list of owies?
Me.
Yes. So, who wants to lead? Who wants to be blamed? I mean, who wants to lead the roles?
Well, she can make a medicine check on herself.
Sure, but the DC goes up.
No, it doesn't.
I will try.
Where does it say that?
Where are we here?
I can roll a medicine check as well. It won't do much, but I can try.
Oh, sorry, Samantha.
All good.
9.
Well, let's see what. I got a 16.
Yeah? Are you trained in medicine?
No.
Oh.
Oh, dear.
Need to be trained. I believe. Blah, 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 blah. Patch Avengers. Mr. First Aid. No, it's requirements that you have healer's tools. No. And you do.
Yes, and I have healer's
right,
tools.
so you either need training or the healer's tools.
Well,
but you still can't do it untrained. Okay, so yeah, there you go. And who were you targeting? You were going for Bella. Okay, so give me 2d8.
2d8. I believe that's an 8. 2 times. 5.
5 more points for Bella Luna.
Yep.
which brings you to only 7 wounds. Okay. And was anybody else, or we're writing out the hour?
No, I believe we're just writing out the hour.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to pick up some percentage dice. No reason. And I'm going to
I slap your hand.
I'm going to roll these percentage dice.
I'm going to roll a d20 to slap your hand.
And let's see. Random encounter every X amount of minutes. So I got
she used 30 minutes. She used 30 minutes to heal those guys.
Yeah, but see,
so it's only another 30 left.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, there could be random encounters every 10 minutes, every hour. Who knows? Rolls that you can't see are so suspenseful. Anyway, coming back to Kraga's list. Who will try a second attempt? I mean, it's nice to have an orc card table, but, we finished eating and healing. We might as well come back to try and heal him.
I'll try again.
Yeah, let's try again.
Can I try again, too? Oh, you're going to assist? Okay. Or do you need 2 to
You can assist, too. The more people assisting, the better.
18.
That is a success.
Bring
us to 20. And you all need the practice, right? Bella Luna, would you please roll 2d8, and I will smite them upon... I will bestow them upon... Kraga.
So everybody else gets help but me?
8.
Sorry, Cardinal Kraga.
Well, she did try for you.
So if they actually did start...
We are going to try again, hun.
They actually start dating, it would be Cragnewell, but I got it backwards. It's Kraga. Okay.
Cragnewell.
He got 8 points.
Okay. And the eyes flutter open, and this time a beautiful elf is upon you. Actually, she looks pale and blue and sickly, like she's crossed to the other side and back. But hey, it's not.
Thank you, Bella Luna.
Bella works.
His near-death experience has caused him to...
I've always hated elvish names.
What's that?
Sounds like he got some brain cells from that injury.
Hey, elvish names are hard for orcs, all right?
I got a medicine check of 22.
Woot. Yay. Woot. Are we moving on to the next person? Because an hour has gone by. Because technically, whoever...
I thought that's what we were doing.
Yeah,
because there's a second roll here from Bella Luna, and I just assisted worth a 22.
Yes, you're very excited. So much yelling. Please pull the microphone away. So who was next in line was Cragnewell, right? Because it was Kraga, then Cragnewell. I don't know.
Please.
Are you dating?
Please, I'm going to go over and kick you in the shin.
Just say you're dating, and then I can just have my way with your name.
No, we're not dating.
Okay.
He's got to shave his beard.
2d8 from...
Who's 2D dating?
From Astra. As you bestow...
Eights.
Many stitches.
Eights.
Oh, this is for Narg, isn't it?
Well, Kraga, and then the next person they tried to heal was Cognuel, so I'm just going back around the same order. Since
now my dice isn't even going away.
Astro didn't state. There we go. Ooh,
15.
7 and 8.
Ooh, almost 2d8s. I'm fully up.
Yeah. Then he goes tearing off into another attic and starts a vicious cycle all over again.
Hey, get back here. I just fixed you.
Tie him up.
Wait for me.
Damn it, man. Okay, so who wants to have a go at poor Nargrin?
I will again.
Okay.
Hey, it's right here. Help me out.
Oh, no.
Ow.
Okay, I can try.
The elves are used to stabbing goblins, not...
I'm back up.
I think the problem is you're looking at my fey arm and not my arm.
Yeah.
Put this away. Put it in my pocket.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
Did I just lose a hit point for that?
Well, hang on.
I'm down to 3.
So, Bella Luna doing medicine on him is a 7, but that means you're immune to any medicine checks. It literally says you're immune to medicine checks, thank God, for an hour. So that 8 is fine, but Kraga with his 4, if we kept going around in a circle, you might end up hurting somebody. So quit spamming the rolls here. Because you guys,
I was trying to assist.
You have to declare who you're healing or if you're insist in healing. You guys just spam. Let's spam.
I was just trying to assist, but it didn't help.
I'm gonna go over to those flies. I'm gonna kick one and pull up a leg and stick it in my
so,
pocket.
Just to be nice, but you guys be careful next time. You got to call it as you're going. Bella Luna fails a medicine check, but not critically. Just fails. Unsuccessful on Nargrim. And the 2 rolls, because I said you could have up to 2 people assisting, do not. And he's fine. Now, stop throwing dice around. You're going to hurt somebody.
You are such a party pooper.
Says the percentage encounter roll.
Oh, yeah. So now we're back to Cragnewell. Do you guys want to sit here for like another hour and keep going?
Can somebody try to heal me?
Well,
again?
everybody's awake, right?
Yeah.
Can we just
So can we just start heading towards
town?
town and do it on the way to town?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is what I would like to do as well.
Works for me.
Astra has a point. Let's get out of here before more flies show up.
So on the Dark Forest Road, let me get my percentage dice. You guys,
Excuse me? It's bright middle of the day. There's birds chirping and there's flowers
and yet
blowing in
these
the wind.
Tall carnivorous trees overhanging, shadow and foreshadow the dark path. Anyway, what I'm saying is, instead of on the way, do you guys just want to like hoof it back to town and then?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Okay.
Let's go to town.
Yeah.
Okay. So, pulling up the map of the actual
Get rid of this combat tracker and modifier.
the map of Atari.
Yep.
Okay. If you look at the top left of the map, you'll see the swamp. And you see the big winding road out of the swamp, and then the big winding narrow path through the dark forest. Oh, I would say you guys could pause right there at that nasty looking fog patch. Yeah, that's a good place to stop, right? Yeah, just roll some dice there. Because you know what? You don't have to rest for random encounters. Stuff can just jump on you.
I know.
As we wander and wander back. And then you come across an interesting sight.
You're there.
I would just like to point out that before we left, I managed to, since you didn't really give me a chance.
What's that?
I quickly reached over and grabbed whatever my random weapons were laying around.
Yes.
Good idea.
And we still need to look up if arrows are reusable.
Well, I grabbed a shuriken.
Yes.
So I should be reusable.
Yeah, one-offs. I'm assuming you guys will retrieve metal items like daggers and stuff, unless they're like lost to the swamp. Arrows you guys have like pocked all around. Try to get them off of the roof. Fine, reach to the hole, pull them out. Yeah, so my bad. We'll have to look up. Anyway, whether you go to town and buy more arrows or, pull them out of the thing. Again, that's sort of a pending, but not too big of a concern. Heading back out of the swamp.
I want to go see my buddy Kilino.
Who?
He's the proprietor of the Otari market. I'm buddies with him. I'm helping him try to find the werewolf that killed his wife.
So do you guys just want to like get to town and like split up? Or do you guys want to actually seek an actual professional healer? Emerging from the forest, you pass by a sacred circle of stones and then atop of a cliff where the path diverges northeast and southwest.
Do these stones provide healing? Because I don't have to go to that little pond.
Don't know.
Well, I kind of want to stop at the pond.
Okay.
Let's do it. I'm game.
Has it been an hour? Can someone try to heal me again?
You really want us to try?
Do you want me to try?
We can try.
The sacred stones do seem peaceful and safe. If you guys want to cop a squat and do a bunch of rolls, sure.
Do the rest of you guys want to go to town, or do you guys want to stop with me and Cardinal?
We can stop at the circle.
Let's stop as a group.
Yeah, let's just get out those jamming scissors again. Go to town. Oh yeah, let's go. It's all good. Why not?
Let's check it out.
Yeah. The Stone Ring Pond, it's called. Here at the Stone Ring Pond. Let me just zoom in on the Stone Ring Pond for our video audience. Yeah, behold the Stone Ring Pond. Now you guys will also notice not far from here, the road diverging is a cliff that overlooks Otari. And if you guys head southwest, it actually ramps up a bit to a graveyard which overlooks the ancient library. And if you guys head back into town the way you came, which is northeast all the way around and back in, you actually have to cross a bridge to get into town, because not only does a cliff surround, the town is divided 2/3 on one side and 1/3 on the other by a river. So, copping a squat at these peaceful, lovely looking stones, who is going to be the lead and who is going to be the victim? I mean, who are we trying to heal?
So I'm going to walk back over to them and go, it's
Again?
right here. The firearms away. Right here. Help, please. Ow.
I give up.
Ow.
8.
Oh my god.
None of you have studied Goblin, have you?
Well, I can
Let's
track.
go to town and get a professional.
No, you can't. You've got untrained.
Ooh,
21.
good.
Oh, but
I only
you
got
the
12.
healing tools.
Okay. These are fresh attempts, which means we've been sitting here for 2 hours now, just so you know.
Fine.
No, I'm just saying. You know, the
It's
day.
okay, it's peaceful.
You guys are like, it's the middle of the day. It's like, well, actually, we spent 3-4 hours back there, plus the trek home, plus 2 more hours here. It's like the day's getting on. However, yes, 21, success, 2d8. 2 of the D of the 8.
Yep, working on it.
7.
There we go.
Thank you.
And
Oh,
funny, he only had 9
much
wounds.
better.
He doesn't take much. He's a little guy. He's barely got like 13 hit points. You know, he just needs one good jab in the right direction for once. He's good to go. Okay.
There you go, bud.
Thank you. Oh,
You're welcome.
much better.
I'm gonna go up and inspect like the stones at right at like the front of the path.
Okay. There is a peaceful, quiet ambience. There's enough sort of natural field up here away from the forest, and the breeze coming off the ocean, swooping over the town and racing up the cliff. Like, it's just, I wouldn't say it's paradise, but it's really calming. It's really, really nice here. It's a decent sized pool. I'd say that sucker's a good 30 feet long, if not 20 feet wide. There is a circumference of stones which almost completely surround it. The path is worn all the way around this pool, and there, by the looks of it, are at least a dozen, if not 13 stones, which go from your path and sort of oblong around the circumference of the pond and stop back at your path. And then, with a perception of 7, battle is 5. Conversation, not much worse. While you guys are sort of, quietly taking in the serenity, you hear a voice, a muttering, nervous, and you hear almost like a pacing at not far off, a couple stones away, as if the stones are large enough to conceal a figure.
I'm gonna like cautiously approach it.
Okay. You warn the others?
Where are you going?
They just see me start like.
Okay, so there's no hand signals, none of this.
No,
okay.
they kind of just see me like start walking towards like further down the path.
Okay. Mumbles off. Okay.
Where's it going?
I'm going to follow behind him at a reasonable distance,
Okay.
just in case he's going to get himself into trouble.
All right. The sound reveals itself as somebody that was near the stones and has decided to sort of walk off. Now you see how there's a second path. Like if you guys get up on the path, you'd sort of like head west, then pick it up, then come back down. Then along the cliff face, the path gets near the stones again. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so somebody just wanting to go back to town, if they're on the far side of those stones, would just sort of kitty corner, like they would just head straight east until until they came across the path. So, completely oblivious to your presence, you see, or perhaps decided not to engage you guys in conversation that you came across, a nervous-looking blonde half-elf wearing the entire attire and accoutrements of not only a librarian, but a priest of Saren Ray. sees you guys, approaching, sees the orc, and with sort of a eep, just bolts.
Boy, where are you going?
Just runs straight away. Anyway, he doesn't run away like he's like, screaming. He's obviously nervous or afraid because the dude's just trucking it, right? But
I start running after him.
Okay, but he just sort of yells over his shoulder like some kind of sort of like, so sorry, let's get back to the archive. Just like takes off. Craig,
my wounds slow me down.
Yeah,
and
I'm gonna say like the dude just trucks it. So sorry, I'm late. Anyway, what you do find, Cragnewell following, right? Cognewell. You sure? Because you know what? There actually is like a little plaid blanket and mostly eaten picnic that this guy probably brought. Saw you guys interrupting his little, lunch break, got up, started wandering around, muttering to himself what to do about you guys, whether to approach you or whatever, and got very nervous and has run off. And the food is eaten, but there's like, the guy's basket, the guy's cup, his little plaid blanket, If you could just, you'd had...
Your friend treasure.
If you had food...
Do you need me to... Would I need to make another perception check to like check his stuff, or...
No. You, like I said, you were chasing after him and have got like slowed down going... right?
Yeah.
So losing your lead, picturing that Cognu was kind of bouncing along behind you, got as far as the stones, and then all of a sudden like looks over and like, oh, this is what the guy is doing. They're getting some kind of lunch break.
Okay. Yeah.
That kind of thing. Anyway, the rest of the party wandering over now that you guys have sort of stopped. The monk is looking over someone's picnic lunch, which is gone, and Cragnewell slowly returns.
Did you find treasures?
I just saw some weird-looking librarian elf, and when I tried to speak to him, he ran away at full pace. I couldn't catch up.
Did you hit him?
Did you punch him?
I think that's why he was running away. Cognewell, are you seeing anything over there on his picnic blanket?
Pretty angry all the time.
Do I see anything? Is there anything here other than, food?
What I described? No food. Just the guys, dishes and stuff.
Easy up, Goblin. I know you like pressing my buttons.
Are there any arms? Can I take an arm?
Oh, of course. There's always something lying around for you.
Gentlemen, relax. We just happened upon some gentleman having some grub.
You're scaring the locals.
It's not like you guys are unknown. I mean, the monk's been here for a while and has tried to make it his business for 2 years to get to know everybody. But the orc's relatively new. Some of you guys are relatively new. Anyway, it is what it is. And while you guys, pack up said stuff to return it, settle in and have your own little picnic, with your own rations, strip off and go skinny dipping in the pool. We're not sure, but we will see you next time on Abomination Vaults Monster Interrupted. Say goodnight, Cragnewell. That's you two together.
Good night. I was waiting.
Yeah. He's giving me the finger like, that's 3 strikes. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
Night.
What? Bennifer apparently is a thing again. You've seen photos. I just thought,
That's true.
We have to be an open-minded podcast. You don't know. You don't know what secret feelings lie in the hearts of orcs.